Long queues with a full range of Home Affairs services provided. High school learners also here to ensure that they receive identity documents. Grade 12 learners will need them for final examinations.
I'm very much happy because it's something else, because if I didn't have an ID, I wouldn't be able to register. So now I am able. I'm like other kids at school.
Came here to Home Affairs to register an ID to help me for my bank account and for license for next year.
I'm excited that finally I'm going to have an ID and be like other kids and finally write my exam finals having an ID.
And a call that all learners must ensure that they get their documentation in time.
Our aim is to make sure that all the children who are eligible for identity documents, they get their identity documents whilst they're still learners. But also to make sure that there is no grade 12 learner who writes their exam without having received their identity document.
Many, however, applied for identity documents which they have failed to collect.
Currently, we are sitting with just more than 300,000 identity documents that have been sitting with us for quite some time that have not been collected. But right now, we estimate about 65,000 people who came through to make their temporary identity certificates. And that 65,000, we expect it to then come back and get their smart identity documents. So we know that it's more or less 65,000, but the legacy backlog is about 300,000.
The Matric ID Campaign has been rolled out in the Free State, KwaZulu-Natal, Mpumalanga and the Northwest already. Sellwane Khakhau, SABC News, Rustenburg.